Yo! EA Sports just dropped the College Football 26/Madden 26 announcement trailer, and I'm going to show you all of the leaks and confirmations you might have missed. I really encourage you to watch this whole video through and stick around to the end to see the stuff that has been confirmed from this trailer. So stick around. There's a lot to unpack in this one. Also, if you have not yet, please subscribe to the channel. We are on the road to 1,000 subs. And without further ado, let's dive into the trailer. Let's start things off with talking about this frame. We can take so many things out of this frame, and that is a theme for the whole trailer too. Let's start out with the obvious. High school is confirmed. This is going to make the road to glory so much better in College Football 26, but that's a conversation for another time. In this frame, we can also see the high school Edgewater Athletics with this cool logo design. This could mean a lot of things, but is definitely pointing us towards the direction that we can create our own high school, as we should be able to in the new game. You can't have high school and not allow us to create our own. This could also mean that we could create a logo, whether it's a default logo or what, but let's not get too ahead of ourselves. Now, this also confirms generic stadiums are coming to the game for high school. I'm not sure about a create a stadium yet, but we can only hope. We could also be getting signing day, which would be huge to see in the new game. Moving along, we see the player J.D. Matthews Jr. putting on the Texas hat with the GM saying,
"You went to Texas in the first place."
Now, this could mean a lot of things even if you don't think it might. This trailer highlights Texas a lot, which leads me to believe that this may be hinting at a cover athlete from Texas, such as Arch Manning. The thing is, in teaser trailers, the developers will throw in stuff that they want you to see, kind of like Easter eggs that they are leading you to find. You will see what I mean later. Let's take a look at this frame. Now, this is huge if you're a person like me who loves customizing your player in Road to Glory and Dynasty. We can clearly see that this person has a compression shirt for one and a shooter sleeve at the same time. If you haven't seen my full wish list on this game, then I strongly encourage you to watch it after this video. A lot of the stuff in this trailer is actually in my wish list. Anyways, a lot of people are talking about the fact that we have shooter sleeve and compression shirt at the same time, but I see almost nobody talking about the fact that this Clemson player has an armband above his elbow and on his bicep. This is not in College Football 25, and I think it is guaranteed to be in CFB 26 now. Now let's talk about this frame with the TV. Now, I think this could be hinting at locker rooms somehow being a part of College Football 26, whether it's high school or college, whatever they might be in CFB 26. Now let's keep moving along because there is still a lot to get to. In this next frame, there is a lot to unpack. First of all, we can see this new scoreboard that may be in the new game. I personally think the score bug looks sick. Now, you may notice Delaware and think that FCS teams may be in CFB 26, but Delaware is actually moving up to FBS next year and will be in the game. Let me know what you think of it in the comments. We can also see in the top right a clipboard held by what seems to be a coach. This is also big news because in College Football 25, the generic coaches don't have anything. No headsets, no clipboards, no play sheets, nothing. I think this is confirmed to be in the new game. Also in the bottom, we can see a small forearm/elbow sleeve wrap, which is also not in CFB 25. Keeping things rolling in this next shot, we see the player getting thrown onto the ground. While he is on the ground, we can clearly see a new mouth guard. I can't stress enough how much this has been requested, and it's finally here. I hope we can have it dangling off our player's helmet too and have them put it on before the snap. Also have a celebration to take it off while we're running down the field. Okay, let's keep moving. There is still so much more stuff in this trailer. We can see the player Matthews' elbow sleeve a bit clearer in this shot. This frame has a lot of stuff. In this frame, we see a person holding a microphone. Now in the leaked cover image, we found out the real-life coaches will be in CFB 26. This could mean that coach interviews and player interviews are in College Football 26. That's not confirmed though, just some speculation. Also, the player is wearing a Peach Bowl shirt and hat, which again isn't in CFB 25. In this frame, we can see the shooter sleeve and compression shirt a little better. And in this frame, we can see the player holding a 99 overall player shoe. This may be hinting at shoe deals in both games. But on that, we'll just have to wait and see. A few seconds later, we get this shot. I 100% believe that this means we are getting a trophy room in both games. These are obviously Lombardi trophies, but this has been requested so much for College Football 25 that I think it has to be in CFB 26. Players were mad when this wasn't in the game. I know for certain I was. That about wraps it up for the college football side of things from the teaser trailer. You probably have seen the trailer, but you probably haven't seen this. This is an image that shows some stuff that will be in College Football 26. It appears that this guy on the left has a ski mask on. This is great for the fans, because this is also one of the most requested features and will make customizing your player in either Road to Glory or Dynasty mode more diverse. I hope we get more colors such as white, team colors, etc. Let's move things over and talk about this guy on the right. You can clearly see a hairstyle that is not in College Football 25. Now this can mean a lot of things. First off, this hairstyle is confirmed, which is great. But will we get a hairstyle like long dreadlocks, mullet, or just long hair in general? We will have to wait and see. EA also announced their collab with Metallica, which basically confirms that Enter Sandman will be in the game. Enter Sandman would be Metallica's biggest contribution to being a part of the game, so I don't see why it wouldn't be in there. EA also announced their deal with Lowe's, and you can see a Lowe's logo at the start of the trailer here. What I can take away from this trailer is that you will again be able to transfer your player over to Madden and continue to play in the league there. That basically covers everything from the trailer and confirmations from EA. If you guys enjoyed the video, please consider hitting that subscribe button because we are on the road to 1,000 subs. Also comment, "I can't wait for College Football 26" if you have made it to the end of the video. I appreciate all of your guys' support. Anyways, see you later.